At 38, I hit rock bottom. 2 decades at the same company, gone overnight. The security I thought I had, the life I'd built, all of it wiped away with a handshake and a severance package that barely covered my next mortgage payment. I remember sitting there in the dim light, hearing the rain on the window, feeling emptier than I'd ever felt in my life. But you know what? God is never far from the brokenhearted. My wife, my anchor, came to me that night. She put her hand on my shoulder and whispered, "Honey, pray." I didn't know what to say. I hadn't prayed in years. But I listened. I closed my eyes, stumbled through the words, and just let my heart speak. It felt awkward at first, like talking to someone I hadn't seen since childhood. But there's something about honest prayer. It doesn't need to be perfect. In the quiet, I found a sliver of hope. But when you pray, go into your room, close the door, and pray to your Father, who is unseen. That scripture echoed in my mind. Each day, I kept praying. Some days, all I could say was, "Help me." Other days, I poured out my fears and my dreams. Slowly, the heaviness lifted. Peace started to seep in, even though the fear didn't disappear. Prayer gave me clarity. I went back to school, learned business skills, and started a small landscaping company. It wasn't glamorous, but for the first time in forever, I felt joy in the work. I can do all things through Christ, who strengthens me. The more I prayed, the more doors opened. My wife, the real MVP, suggested we open a laundromat together. It was scary. It was new, but we prayed over it, every step. Then came the car wash. From unemployed at 38 to running multiple businesses by 48. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. In all of it, my family and I kept praying. Through every up and down, every lesson and blessing, prayer was the constant. We held hands and thanked God together, no matter what. Pray without ceasing. So if you're feeling lost, or broken, or just stuck, pray. If you don't know the words, just start. Trust me, God hears even the smallest whisper of your heart. Prayer changed my life, from broken to blessed, from uncertain to unstoppable. As Romans 8:28 says, "In all things God works for the good of those who love Him." This is what happens when you never stop praying. For more inspiration, visit agapemeditations.com, your daily soul fuel. Subscribe, share, reflect, and keep praying.